I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
Banka basta.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Ocean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Eusian continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put the resources and people into action and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude, visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying the plane. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
또 그라운드 미션이네.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. You can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that Arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Target destroyed. Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
Bunker Buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean garrison. Soldiers' lives are at stake. We have no time.
They completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this madness.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully. Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Target has been destroyed.
That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat.
Enemy has a lock on you. Trigger, the bomb has been dropped.
Look, there's fire shooting up from the ground.
Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet.
We might be able to pull this off. Let's keep it up and get the rest of these silos.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission.
This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 a count? Formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off. I have to break!
Strider 1, missile launched.
Try to fight time. Enemy on your tail.
We did it. That takes care of that. Nice work.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Bunker buster away.
I've got you. Again, but it was off the mark. Let's give him another.
Warhead should be exposed. Standard weaponry will suffice.
Trigger, missile inbound.
Enemy missile inbound is evading. On my enemy tail. Landing here within the clouds. Position one enemy.
여기 미사일 타일로 잘 들여다보시면 진짜 각자 구분할 수 있습니다.
그래요?
I've got a sitting duck here.
캐스테르님 어서오세요.
Breaking lock. Evading. Warhead should be exposed. Standard weaponry will suffice.
The bomb was off its mark. The target is still standing.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
에헤이.
Enemy missile chasing me.
Strider 1 is into the clouds.
뭐였지?
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next?
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
Bunker busted away.
아, 이거 그림이구나.
It's visible.
Buy some time! Get some reinforcements here now!
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
Right on the money.
Hit. Target destroyed.
The fewer there are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
There's only one silo remaining.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought you were a bird from its cage.
All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
네?
Hostile has a lock.
Bandit in my sight. Lock on.
이걸 잡으라고?
Trigger, missile incoming.
Strider 1, it's launched. Confirmed signature on our radar.
Bandit is still on your back.
Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Bandit behind you. Head up. I'm taking fire, but I can still fight. I'm spiked. Evading. In position behind Bandit.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming. Strider 1, hostile has a lock.
That's the hit. Enemy still alive. Continuing attack.
일로 와.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Bandit in my sight. Lock on. Fox 2. Fox 2. I'm spiked. Evading.
Strider 1, break. Strider 4, Fox 2.
The target will soon reach critical altitude. Fox 2. The target is about to reach critical altitude. All of the missiles have been destroyed.
That was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me you had us sweating up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're paying to look at the real thing from the...
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital.
에이. 케이프 레이니 어설트.
With the loss of an arsenal bird followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erusia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
저고도 미션이라 에어가 저렇게 많았네? 아, 끝에 있구나. 폭격기가 있네? 신기하네. 이거는 에러 가볼게요. 팔이 있던가? 아, 팔도 있네.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
톰캣으로 가야죠.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility. 1,500 meters to tanker. Make right. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Altitude is too low. Climb. Too fast. Lower airspeed. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger. initiated. Maintain your current position.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Assless 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
That ain't funny.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow me. Luck.
Understood.
오.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2.
오.
The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. You know, the best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
와우, 다 모인다. 안돼!
Everyone is down.
1인칭은 힘들구나.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Assless 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
That ain't funny.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Understood.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful. Strider 1, it's a good chance you've alerted the enemy just now. I thought I told
마우스
you
누르면
not to
나오네.
use weapons.
아, 이거 또 해야 돼? 아, 키보드.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Assless 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
That ain't funny.
Never was jokes. Okay. Good luck.
Understood. Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. And the best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut. Watch your speed.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
오! 오! 호호!
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride. Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Missile did not connect.
Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from?
They took out our leader's bird! Hurry or they'll roast us on the ground!
Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
Looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Yes, they finally decided to pick up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Assless 1. We've arrived at the AO. Landing now.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be to failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta move on time. Base is free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
도망간다 저거.
Broadcaster. Hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Mark 2.
Missile inbound! Evade!
Target eliminated.
Breaking away. It's closing on me. Business behind you. Look out. Aircraft lost. Ejecting.
Strider 1, missile launched.
They've all been taken out. You've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way. Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
피자 가게가 위험하다고?
It's alright. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of them for us.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
Strider 1, locked on target. Target in gun range. Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. Have our next. Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
Confirmed at least one leader. It's the one with the 3 scratches. Target acquired.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Strider 4, Fox 2. It's a big base.
Emergency! The enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
There's a lot. Evade.
The enemy's looking to engage. Watch your back. You still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet. Missile, evade!
Ambush, stay calm. Reform the race. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end. This is 2-2. We're stuck. We'll be able to capture the base at this rate. Keep your heads down. 3 strikes will take care of the enemy.
One last enemy fighter.
These guys are to accomplish. That takes care of that. Nice work. We did it. Missile inbound. Evade. That's the last of them. We achieved air superiority.
Strider 1, locked on target. Target is in machine gun range.
뭐야 이거?
Target destroyed. APC eliminated.
Damage report. We need to general wounded.
We need you to deal with the remaining hostiles. The assault forces are facing strong resistance.
Get the wounded out of here, hurry! This is great. We can't carry out our mission.
Target acquired.
That's it. If we take out those 2, we can force our way inside the facility.
알았어요.
Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
Pushing the enemy on their heels.
Okay. Start running on the count of 3.
Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Talk. Tear down that barricade.
오! 오!
It was on time.
Trigger's down.
이분 다 깨놓고 이거 뭐 하는 거야? 환장하겠네.
Confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Strider 1, target acquired.
환장한다.
Target is in machine gun range.
Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from?
Target eliminated.
They took out our leader's bird. Hurry or the roosters on the ground.
Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
Looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
On my target. Laying a Fastest one. Arrived at the air. Landing now.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta deliver on time when Phoenix is free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
I'm taking fire. Still flying heavy.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Forecaster. Hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
This is Fastest one. Landing now. Trust your allies and keep moving. Space is ours for the taking.
Eliminated.
Wait the base, Commander! What are you waiting
Hostile
for?
vessel destroyed. In gun range.
We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
These guys in trouble. Let's help them out.
It's all right. Those two Ozian big shots will take care of them for us.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly. We'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way!
Say goodbye.
Missile away. Target destroyed. Target in gun range.
Knocked on bandit. Strider 1, break. Missile inbound. Evade.
Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, got a time to push out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. Have our thing.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Missile hit. All enemy fighters down.
I feel their pain. I really do. This is war.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
Confirmed at least one leader. It's the one with the 3 scratches. That's the last of our NGO troops. They've all been taken out.
Emergency! See the enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
Evade that missile.
Evade. Continuing attack.
We still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet. 2 remaining.
Ambush, stay cool. Regroup the range. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small.
Pay attention, wait!
Enemy firing!
Say goodbye.
Let's make them pay for the ones they left behind.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
The enemy's begun its counterattack. Damage to our unit is at 20%.
Keep firing! Caution, enemy has a lock.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Damage report. We need to tend to the wounded.
We need you to deal with the remaining hostiles. The assault forces are facing strong resistance.
Get the wounded out of here, hurry!
We can't carry out our mission.
Dodge!
That's it. If we take out those two, we can force our way inside the facility.
Strider 1, missile inbound. Evade!
Breaking!
That takes care of that. Nice work. We did it. That's the last of them. We've achieved air superiority.
Target acquired. Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
Pushing the enemy on their heels.
Okay, start running on the count of 3.
Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Tear down that barricade.
How'd it go?
This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time. Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
진짜.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Looking to flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. Turn left. 3,000 meters to the runway. Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters to the runway. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Board landing. Strider 1 is down.
이럴 수가. 한 번도 실패한 적이 없었는데. 너무 빨랐나?
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. 3,000 meters to the runway. Turn right. 600 meters to the runway. Raise your nose. You're too low. You are right on course. Maintain current heading. Way to go, Strider 1. Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. Restrict. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
아, 비야.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, he was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
드디어 수도까지 왔어요. 샘도 있네. A10 그리펜 배틀 크루즈 순양전함 이지스 순양함 호주카 양방향으로 지원해줘야 돼. 일단 공중을 빠르게 찾고 가야 될 것 같네요. 아 이거 못 산다. 만원 모자라는 타이폰으로 그냥 지상부터 때려볼까? 그게 낫겠다.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
배틀볼 빨반티.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I've felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. There's a lot of pressure on me, so I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Breaking out of lock.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone. Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farvanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They could use some air support.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2.
Eliminated.
It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny.
Destroyed.
Half the enemy's already down. That LR SSG's really something. Roger, the park room is secured. The OT and big shot cleared the way.
I know the feeling.
Destroyed. Last one. Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
If you let them
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
Hold your ground.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
다 잡았지.
We're evenly matched. It'll be a grind.
Locked on hostile.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
아! 기체는 못 바꾸나 보네.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
Target locked.
Strider 1, box 2.
I've got you.
What are you waiting for? Fill up for a leg. They took a bite out of me. Breaking. Enemy on your ass.
Box 2. Target locked.
In gun range.
The enemy's striking back with everything they've got.
Missile hit.
Bandit on your tail. Get some distance. I'm on its back.
Evading.
Miss. Target still active.
These guys just won't give up.
The enemy doesn't want us to establish a base here. That's why they fear our presence.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, Trigger. Silver Bridge is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go, Lucian.
Bandit behind you.
I've got this one's tail. Missile! Wait! I'm fighting! Can I get the way to lead?
We need more air support.
Down.
We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
왜 아직 안 죽었네?
Time to take them out.
Strider 1, locked on target.
We'll push out to it. I can see tide turning in our favor. Ally shut down. They've got him on, Strider 1. Get some use! We have to retreat! Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile and your history.
빨리 잡아야 되는데.
We have him on the rack.
Target is hit. Missile inbound, missile inbound.
Check your six. You've got a bandit. Ally has been shut down. Fatigue is starting to set in. Maintain your composure.
저렇게 하네.
The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of Frabati could be in jeopardy now. We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet. Bandit acquired. Lock on.
Strider 1, missile launched.
오, 라팔 포인트 먹었다.
Enemy on your rear!
Striker 5, enemy has a lock on me.
5 minutes remaining.
점수 모자란데?
Locked on bandit.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Just be shot down. Attack missed.
Missile launched! Evade!
Missile refueling. Evading missile.
Keep gun range. Target eliminated.
Locked on bandit.
They have a lock on me.
Bandit behind you.
Break. Powerful AA defense system in the AO. Coordinates Tango 28. We must stop. Enemy missile break it.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
On my target's tail. Fox 2.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. Breaking to escape bomb.
와, 이걸 피해?
Still active.
right?
3 minutes remaining.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. Trigger!
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest. Fox 2.
Friendly down.
On my target's back. Time to punch through.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Emergent Army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood.
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 다 잡았다요.
Enemy's got a lock.
Fox 2. Attack hit. Target still alive. Maintain in my sight. Lock on.
2 minutes remaining.
Friendly down. This is rebuilding. Evading missile.
Enemy's got a lock.
Strider 1, missile away. Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. You did really well out there. This is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
Enemy sighting. Fox 2. That's tracking him. Strike.
Miss, target's still active.
This one's mine. Attacking.
1 minute remaining.
Chicken pin.
Strider 1, you've got their attention.
Into after me. Breaking.
Bandit has a lock.
그럼 미사일도 없어?
Caution, enemy has a lock.
30 seconds remaining.
Launch it. Bandit on your tail. Keep the beat locked.
Machine gun ammo is gone.
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Locked on.
Strider 1, target acquired.
베로지아의 소인 하반기는 소행성 파편에 맞은 적이 있습니다.
그래요?
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand.
그래서 잘
Enemy
찾아보시면
headquarters is almost
분석
ours.
구덩이가 보이실
Operation to
겁니다.
eliminate all enemy
구덩이요?
satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Look at something you'd like to eat, guys, because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us. That miss.
You're right. New bogeys. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. Rex.
와.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage.
미사일 없어요.
It's like this monster
보급해야 되는데?
is with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order,
허허.
but HQ wouldn't
미사일이
have
없는데 잡으라고?
faith in you.
There they are.
너무한데?
Snowbirds. The two leaders are on a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Mission proved to be fun.
What do you mean? It's just like you said.
난리 났다,
He
이거.
has experienced fighters in their midst. Locked on.
아니 아무것도 없는데? 어떻게 잡아?
Each target.
아이 야. 미사일은 주고 시작해야지. 기총도 없고. 저도 하나씩 주네요. 미사일을.
Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
They have a lock on me. Can I make it?
빨리 미사일 줘.
Special delivery. Strider 1, missile inbound.
Taking fire.
아,
Fox 2. Not bad. As good as Wood says. Although that teamwork is somewhat lacking.
There's nothing more to the pilots. Don't let yourselves be distracted. Focusing on the leader.
Counter that miss.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces. No. Who are these guys? Strider 1, missile inbound.
Locked on.
Looks like they're on our tail.
Cyclops 2, look behind you. Shaking bandit.
아,
Directly hit by a missile.
Damn. Those lackeys fly like champions.
기총도 없고.
Locked on.
Fox 2. Evaded. Locked on. They got a lock on you, Strider 1. I've got this. Bandit fire missile. Enemy's got a lock. Ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard from them. Not long before our forces are routed.
Fly like that. Cyclops 3, I've been hit. I gotta eject.
Take him out one by one. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I
알았어요.
act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
미사일이나 주고 가고 좀.
Right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride. Bandit fire missile. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Target is hit.
Nice, fine. Give him one more.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Enemy's got a lock. Enemy has a lock on you, Strider 1. Enemy on my 6. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing.
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops 1 is down.
Eject already, Wiseman.
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here.
Cyclops 2, you got the lead.
Wiseman, shit.
Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead.
I can't do it. Trigger should take command.
Duty is yours.
That's impossible.
Do it.
Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard. Local count.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
가슴 뒤잡기 힘드네.
Target locked. You're holding your own out there.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Target acquired.
Enemy on your back.
Target was not struck. Good lord. All we can do is rely on our best pilot now.
Shit. This guy's too tough.
Strider 1 is down.
아. 도업 한번 받아볼까.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
미사일 폴이다.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are in a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. I should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. All of them are capable pilots. Don't let yourselves be distracted by focusing on the leader. This one's wide open.
One ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Locked on. Strider 4, Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile launched.
So 5 is
아이고 잡고.
Sorry, I gotta bail out. Damn. This wagon's falling champions.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Enemy's got a lock.
Antagonist. Enemy has a lock on me. Cyclops 4, evasive maneuvers, missile.
The ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard from her.
Not long before our forces are routed. I'm hit!
Target was not struck.
Stay focused. We've still got a monster to slay. Get your bow. Locked on. This one's wide open.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
See where your plane is headed. Eject. You get me. Good luck.
Call in our air support ASAP. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
Enemy has a radar lock on me. Fox 2. This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. We gotta eject. Down. Take him out one by one. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry. It's gonna make it.
Target is down.
Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a loop. Meanwhile, you'll shoot down Mr. X. What? All right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Missile launched. Target is hit.
Nice, fine. Give him one more. Taking fire. Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it. Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide. Hey, I'm being serious here.
Missile did not connect. Target acquired.
오.
Enemy behind me. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. He wasn't a bad pilot. Wiseman, missile closing! I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wiseman down. Eject already, Wiseman. I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded. Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead.
아,
I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. It's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Local count. These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get it close to them.
Target acquired.
Taking fire.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can.
나한테 너무 뭐 하는 거만 하지 마.
My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? What's wrong?
My data won't update.
HUD is glitching
Damn it.
out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. At home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Brabante's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
결국 잡지는 못했네.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
랭크 C요. 얼마나 더 많이 잡아야 A를 받는 거지? 시간이 좀 애매한데. 다음 판 막판 갈게요.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osia's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osia and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osian convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
유도도 안 되나 보네. 호위를 하라는데 정보가 다 불명이네. 드디어 라이트닝 2 뽑았어요. 남는 걸로. 미국이나 뚫어볼까요? 수호이냐 미국이냐. 어차피 나중에 가면 다 수호이긴 한데. 맞겠까? 정작 이걸 못 샀네. 괜히 연락했다. 취소 안 되나? 손에 들고 갈까?
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
Last hope.
To the unidentified Ocean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
It's something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh. And hand me that sandwich. Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
Locked on.
Caution. Pull up.
ID'd as Ocean Forces.
Caution. Pull up.
This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. We're counting on you.
Understood.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAP terminal. It's Erusian.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Longcaster. They've opened up a path for us.
The more the merrier.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
Captain Squad, friendly hello on Trod. I'm a patriot and my duty is calling. Nice work, Leo 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
Damn it, I'm hit.
It's Erusian military.
Which faction is the head of our organization? Need to know the plot.
Wait. The General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaFarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Closing. Breaking.
Missile. Missile.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Target acquired.
That was too close for comfort.
Missile launched.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change the time.
Turn right. No, wait, that goes into the ocean. I can't shake the enemies on my tail. Punch two!
Pull up.
Got ice on my wings. Maintain speed. We'll be able to break through that shutter. General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue. At least give us a side mirror.
Target destroyed.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous in Kruger Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side, and even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Get them before they get us!
Caution. Pull up.
Target acquired.
Strider 2, enemy behind you.
It is not machines that make the decisions. It's people. Understand that.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a pass. Target obliterated.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back.
Open fire on that vehicle!
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped. Strider 1, tank destroyed.
Missile.
알았어요.
The general is speaking with the commander.
Cease fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
This field has led to another power struggle within the Erosion military. It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
We're about to cross Anchor Ridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erosion forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire! Take care of them! I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
We're unidentified aircraft to the drones. UAVs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged. It's not the drones that are moving. It's the smooth Charlie Foxtrot.
Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Check your six! You're almost blind in there. Stay sharp.
Taking fire from a friendly drone.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
If a drone is acting suspiciously, shoot it down. Shut down, brothers.
Caution. Pull up.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
Missile.
General's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
We're taking fire! We can't hold off!
Missile.
You're out of missiles.
We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time.
잘 다 샀네.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Rusia is responsible for Harley's assassination.
Talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
It's ID'd as Erosion.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
ID'd as Ocean forces.
How'd you last, Longcaster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others. Understood.
The radicals truly believe that drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly. We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft you were calling me told me about. The scratches.
There it is, the EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane. Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
잡으면 안 되는 거였어? 미안해.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandmother told me about. The scratches.
There it is, the EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Allcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell's going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those these big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Mine. No good. Shit.
This is refueling behind the enemy.
In my way.
Missile closing, evading.
Bandit destroyed. Well done. Punch 2. Behind the enemy.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Nice kill.
Target is down. Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is in drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Welcome. Understood.
Wilco.
You can afford the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault the war was the reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Go warning.
Okay, to build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Head this way.
Missile.
No. Escort continues to turn on activation rights to gain more allies.
Missile.
Enemy on your back.
In gun range. 5 bandits remaining.
Missile. Missile.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need. It's not enough to be multifunctional. There has to be a time when it should not function. But when?
4 bandits left. 3 bandits to go.
They are up to the data all day.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Missile away. Strider 1, target acquired.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Two bandits left. Show them what you got. One bandit to go.
잡았어.
I'm on my target's tail.
Target acquired.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army?
general staff. No, it's left in this missile. I can't.
응?
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
이런 도와줬더니.
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
아, 비네. 네, 오늘은 여기까지 할게요. 다음 판 하면 제가 거의 엔딩 볼 것 같은데. 아닌가? 조금 더 남았나? 그런 것 같아요. 네. 하여튼 이제 지금 미션 16인가 17까지 있겠고 한 4개 정도 남았을 것 같은데. 그거는 다음에 또 하면 대충 각이 나오겠죠. 네. 지금까지 시청해주신 시청자 여러분들 대단히 감사드립니다. 네, 그러면 저는 이만 들어가 보도록 할게요. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 방송 종료하겠습니다.